How this pistol actually goes down. Bomb's gonna get planted. Nexus is already trying to push around it. And Shui is gonna find one with that P250 as well. Cheeky teeth damage, was it? Either way, they don't really seem to care. All the headshots going the way of MOUZ NXT as they pick
what
up
they can learn and gain from this match, and then moving forward to the next matchups, which is where they might have a decent chance at actually getting through to the next stage. But MOUZ NXT coming in here.
Is these guys also, of course, had to wait until the game actually gets started. JDC already finding the first one in this round. Continuing as well. The question is just when are they actually going to find kills on the side of Nexus? As Rag is also falling back already. Does find his first. And now, Chewy shuts down that coaching role. Seem to also have found a decent footing at that. Players then develop, of course, in his... I think it was his first actually coach job with MOUZ. Of course, played in Trade and Sprout and Flames before that. A lot of Danish focus. But has seemed to have found a decent...
50 seconds.
Yeah, one thing that's also scary is, of course, BTN right now, as he's going to find Shui the first kill. Yeah, since then. Chance here in this one. More kills for Nexus. And a first round. Pretty much there to be had. Torzy, though, to find one. Exertion to continue as well. Close range Draga should be able to find a kill. Just go for the nose cover. Unlucky.
Ooh. And first they were punished for it. Maybe they have
just
to
press W.
Yeah, go back to being confident. JDC tries that though, doesn't have a lot of success. And you know what is having success? This double up setup, Nexus pulling it off quite nicely with a two-man advantage.
Cancelo in the end, even finding exertion. Raga to continue on to Shui as well.
Oh,
and
wow.
There you go, it is just the opposite.
I was going to say leg on to Shui, I'm not sure what connected there, but he's now low on health. And Launex on the other side of things lines up too.
Exertion though, the Deagle's still alive. BTN was going quite aggressive here as well though. Exertion does have an op. High peak would have been the chance of success, but it is going to be Rennet to shut things down.
You know, I'm a big fan of these new MOUZ jerseys. I wasn't too sure about them when they had like the old like cycling jersey things, but these are very cool. Very cool double down there from Rennet as well.
To be honest, the main thing that I'm just missing is the old logo. I mean, sure, change is nice and all, but
on the cross.
It's creative, don't get me wrong, but right now, BTN being a little bit more creative, dancing around the smokes, Raga also to be aggressive to find Torzy.
Possible right here. Tech9's out for MOUZ NXT. No Desert Eagles. It is quite literally the Tech9s and the P250s and the stairs sponging a lot of the bullets there, but Shui does come out on.
MOUZ NXT, a bigger focus over towards the A bomb. So I was actually still surprised at how aggressive they were over towards B as well, with just one single player as the main point of contact seemed to be the A site. Exertion, long range tech, an easy target for a Tech9 rushing your way. Oh, or a Torzy. But Cell doesn't miss.
A Torzy's just as scary. Raga though. Ooh, misses a key shot. If he hits that, it's round over. Oh, and Zello can't connect that one. I mean, that was a hard shot, but
yeah,
would have been huge if he connected. Ooh, Shui.
This aggression, and Shui fights both.
What the hell is that?
Not like this, Nexus.
That is unreal from Shui there. I don't even know how you play against that. In that scenario, like, a little bit of a whiff on the first engagement, but the MP9's done exactly what he should be doing there. He's swung wide. He's tried to get that trade in, and Shui's just... I don't even know what...
bonus going to be coming their way, but they're pretty much down to 0. And he's not going to be able to hold on to this one as Shui makes it 3 in the ramp. Quite a lot of aggression here as well. Exertion is going to get overrun. Torzy not to hit his shots. The MOUZ NXT is right now. The push is going to be coming out. Flashbang to try and support as well. Great flashbang at that, but BTN wasn't really phased by it. Torzy to trade back and Rennet to be found as well by Shane. The ball just finds a player straight away. BTN still active and still dangerous. No bomb plant. Shane too far away. There you go. Raga and BTN can bank when it comes down to it. JDC to find BTN. He was a big thorn in their side in that previous. Torzy.
Nice double. All falls onto Rene's shoulders. 1 versus 4. He has spotted one over towards short, but there's too many targets to pick from, and they're just going to swing him wide. Shuey finishes off the job. 8 on the board from some random stream. 2 teams, 5,000 miles away from Brazil, and just saying, yeah, go Brazil, yeah.
Yeah. Either way, right now, Raga in towards mid is going to find a secondary here as well. Is, of course, being hunted down. The trade is going to be here for MOUZ and NXT. Still a 3-on-3 in this round. But apparently, they've started to turn things back around.
Oh, not
Cello
a bad
all
response.
by himself all of a sudden. Yeah, at the same time, the round has already progressed this far. He is going to run in, but of course they're going to be sticking around. It's the last round of the first half. It is going to be 10-5 here.
Does that mean face it afterwards?
Yeah, why not?
Huge. Session, a double kill, and oh my goodness, this round has just been stopped in its tracks. What the hell?
Great into a HUD either.
Yeah, exactly.
But you need to do a media day with everybody. Because some player pictures are not exactly the best, to say it lightly.
These ones are pretty good. But like...
Yeah. But like, have you seen some of the pictures on HLTV at times?
I have.
Especially if like they overplay the emotions as well. Renner right now, he's going to find JDC and even Shuey. I was just about to say, that might be the last. And Shade is in a tough spot, but he's been very... And no check for that just yet. Shane is going to start to come back around. He's going to find his 3rd for it. And Cello...
left on this clock. And even if Zello bombs it to the C4, he's still got his work cut out for him just to get...
But he should be on broadcast, come on! He's actually the funnier of the two.
Whoa!
I mean, you were on about your own TV show earlier. That was quite funny, but... Not actually expecting too many jokes there that are into the social media thing. I expect to be funny, but then just nobody follows me, so... Just don't get any interactions. Either way, Searchin, he's quite funny right now, finding 3 kills. Ragged last one to drop, and Cello still going, but only for 1 kill after JDC comes.
As the favourites going into a game. Now, I'm not saying that this is necessarily the case, but going into a game as the favourite, sometimes you're maybe not going. Now they're going, and they're rolling down the hill at 100 miles an hour, and Nexus just can't stop them. Searchin and JDC with 2 more headshots. It all falls onto BTN. And I think Nexus at this point are just focusing on resetting mentally and looking forward to Ancient, where they can try and claw it back, because that was just domination.
Yeah, or maybe it's long on Vertigo. Let's see if they do the same here on the CT side.
Oh, JDC, oh my goodness, the tracking there was perfect. But he is traded by Zello, so back into a 4-on-4. Smoke goes down, and very, very winnable here for Nexus as the digits get tapped in. Is anybody covering Raga though as he comes off the bomb? No, but he's able to get away. Shane takes the headshot regardless. Launix trades. And this is a very disciplined round. Nobody wants to make a mistake here.
Yeah, and right now, Torzy... Just both players not really able to find their shots, and right now it is going to be Torzy still going. 1v1. Cello does have a little bit more HP, but a headshot would finish it. It is body shots to finish it.
Follow-up from there. That's if they lose this one, though. And Shuey, he says otherwise. Big opening headshot, slips away.
Shuey and Exertion both into decent spots. The push comes out, flashbang nicely, but Shuey is going to find one more search as well. And the 1D got to Cello, all down to Rene, but MOUZ and NXT
There's not a bunch on the line. When it's the playoffs, there's big pressure. There's big pressure on everyone, the players, the talent. That is unreal. Raga.
Kind of waiting out that next contact. Torzy this time is going to find it. Cello unlocks though. Let's go Nexus as they're back still alive for the moment. Cello's down low. BTN to find JDC. Gets it.
Yeah, he might
BTN's
get
position's
taken out
not all too bad, and he is going to be
Good
right
night.
here to flank him. Love it. So at least it's a back and forth.
Especially peering into that eerie room, lit by the candles. First tag comes in as he lights up Launix too. That's JDC's cue to peek, but he gets tagged up, and now he's vulnerable.
Oh, Shade with a double. Finding both Rene and Raga still holding on to this A-bomb site. Flashbang supports him, and he's even going to find a 3rd. Sershin goes aggressive as well with the Deagle. Just a second's difference, and he might find an earlier opening. Cello actually does find an opening, but JDC is there to trade. And with that situation diffused for the moment, smoke came down. But yet again, the rest of the team is here. JDC is going to make it 3 in this round. And Rene not going to get out of it alive. MOUZ. Cello try to grab headshots on the Tech 9. I'm going to check the corner. Just about saw a foot, I think, before that smoke fully started to fade. Cello is certainly pre-firing it right now.
Still this man advantage, but on thin ice here, Nexus. Make it another. Maybe this swings their way. BTN, oh, he's so vulnerable. And BTN, it's a perfect angle. Trigger discipline, though, could merit him 2. Instead, only the first. And that is a shame. Had he have held his nerve there, he could have found both. But JDC now has the chance to clutch it, and there's one.
Yeah, still a bomb has been planted. He's down to 13 HP. Cello can just hold on to that. Doesn't really need to peek. And only a flashbang for JDC. And he thought he had the kill. Cello stays alive at 9.
First half. Then it slipped away. Now I'm interested to see whether MOUZ NXT are just slow starters here again on Ancient, and whether they'll just steal the show again, or whether Nexus can keep up this kind of pressure right now. The pressure's certainly being applied towards mid.
East side does go a lot easier with a back and forth situation than the CTs. Still searching to find Rene. Tozy continues as well, all down to BTN. It doesn't matter. I mean, sure, you still had a little bit of an advantage when it came down to stronger weapons.
Just to highlight, he's actually on 13 kills right now. I think he's like topping his team. I think he might even be topping the actual server right here. And Loudix opens things up. Slow doorways. Everyone was a bit smaller back then.
Yeah, definitely. Still, it is going to be longs to find Sershin, who was a little bit aggressive out of his own, but Tozy as well gets tagged down.
Rene's actually fallen there, so Shane will take 1.
That's 3 for MOUZ, 1 for Nexus. We know what's going to happen now. Theoretically, MOUZ should win this and the next 3 after. I like my patterns. I just don't believe in it just yet. Raga is going to find Shui either way. Over towards B. Rest of the action seems to be heading A, and Shane gets them as they try to exit out of the smoke.
Man, you're like a fortune teller. You don't care for skill or statistics, do you? It's all just about patterns and voodoo kind of knowing that you've not got a lot of chance of winning it, but playing your best and seeing what you can take away from it, seeing what you can kind of learn from it moving forward. I think Nexus have done a really good job of sort of coming into this with 100%, and I reckon that this will be a pretty valuable demo to watch, rather than just coming in.
Running the opposition, they had a couple of rounds that looked very, very strong, but then just one individual player just shuts things down. And right now, sure, Cello is going to find JDC, but he gets shut down by Tozy. Sure, he gets found out by Rene, but Shui's still towards the site, playing Ring Around the Rosie. Oh, wow. And Rene's just none the wiser.
I thought we'd see a nice Zello. 4-0 in draws against JDC. JDC turns that around, though. 3 on the trot. Nice little spray down.
Yeah, and right now the other 2 players, it's Deagle still to go around, longs to find 1. And in the end, every kill that Nexus get, and every time that
when you close your eyes, you just see like round
progressions. That's all I see.
Wow, that would drive me insane. Big opening kill from Shui. Loudix trading it back though. You might be onto something here, Tyler.
A little bit. JDC's well aware that Cello could still be somewhere in towards mid, and his timing isn't all too bad. Torzy and Shui, in the meantime, have found kills. Raga finds JDC into Donut. Continues on with Shui. Exertion might just be the next player on his platter. But right now, time is ticking, and it's ticking against MOUZ NXT. Exertion to find it. Just need to get all the way to the bomb and try and get a defuse in. Cello.
Man, we've come a long way since the Mirage map earlier. Loudix, big opening headshot. As Nexus tried to secure a 5th, and if they do and they get the pistol round, then they're absolutely still in this.
Whatsoever, so he's actually going to back off from it. Smoke is about to dissipate. He's going to have 3 players facing him. Double kill for him, though. As Cello does take him out, and maybe being a little bit more difficult to hit, but you become so much slower. Bomb plant is denied. And who was I kidding? Nexus not getting that round. 11. Pistol's about to enter into the bomb site. Rene's still here, but Raga, Rene, both hitting shots, and this might be another piss round for Nexus here. Ready for it. Towards Shui might still have a chance, but it won't happen. Cello and Raga.
Control, but they need to hit the headshots, and BTN's there, ready with an M4. Rene opens things up with his MP5, not a weapon you see all too often.
Yeah, still a silent laser gun, same as BTN's M4. He's going to get shut down by Shane. At the same time, it's only that one single kill.
Very much looking like it should go 11-7. Raga might be in for a bit of a field day. There we go, they line up. 2, 3, there's the fourth. On for the ace. Is somebody going to steal it? Yes, they will. Rene flies out through the smoke. I mean, how? It's rubbish.
The armor pen? Cello right now finding insertion is nice.
Rosie. Ooh, doesn't hit the flick, but Shane's there to support him. And Zello able to bite back. Man advantage here for the CT side once again. And I don't want to put too much pressure on this round, but it is quite an important one for MOUZ NXT to take if they do want to maintain control. And just as I say it, they realise it themselves. Big kills coming through and simultaneous ones.
Expert on all of it. I just don't even know what most skins even look like.
Raga. Not bad shot.
How are they not hitting the kills though right now? As finally BTN gets to finish off JDC. Tozi's still down at 24. Rene found exertion in the meantime. Can't even speak anymore. Shui's tagged down and he's going to get taken out as well. And there you go. Ooh. 8th round surely in. Tozi though might just go big. Back.
Oh, they're looking the wrong way.
Towards Rene. He pushes in. Just about. Doesn't make it out of there.
At the end of the day, even if he doesn't find the round, he's done a hell of a lot of damage.
Yeah, the panic over towards the B bomb site right now as Shane and JDC have done a lot of damage. Finding kills onto Longs and Rene, who've both found initial kills here. Cello to find JDC though. Of course, all about Nexus trying to regain control here, but Shui checks in. Doesn't want to go for anything crazy. Doesn't go for a knife kill. Just get the kill, get it safe. Get back to help Tozi out to hold on to this bomb plant. No one's peeking just yet. No one's touched the bomb just yet. Tozi really aggressive through the smoke. Found his gap.
There's no time. Raga hasn't got a kit.
This.
Wow. What a mess. You want me to? Alright, alright. So basically, it's a Tech 9 round. So it's like, if it's like all or nothing, by Tech 9s, you run T-spawn, you run down to Ivy. You run all the way through Ivy, wrap around CT, you go through Con, and then just when the Cinema Swirl becomes too messy. Messy Cinema Swirl.
Well, then it's like a yin and yang, but right now, BTN is going to find only a bullet to his head from Tozi. As they did have a little bit of a chance. They did get 2 kills on those Deagles, Cello and Longs. So in the end, could be our final round. We'll have to see if Nexus can hold on for one longer. Kind of the result that everybody expected from the start for this to kind of be a quicker 2-0. Nexus held on for a good while, and we've highlighted that a couple of times that they were, and all of a sudden they find themselves in a top 16, top 12 situation. I'm quite happy with that as well. Right now though, Longs to find Shane first. Does want to continue this round a little bit longer. Assertion wants to end it right here, right now. And probably is going to get his way as well. However, it will be JDC to shut things down. 16-8 after 16-5 on the first map.